And hi, hello. Let's see. Okay, why did you... There we go. Every time I change the size of my game, it also changes on OBS. It's quite annoying. But I mean, hi. I'm just setting up my game first, because on the level I'm at, I need to kill 3,000 of a thing before I can progress to the next level. So yeah, I'm gonna need some food. And to fix my talents, or what do I want? More mana? Maybe? I am using a fuckload of mana for being a warrior type, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Chance it twice for more strength. Like weapon power has some damage dealt is increased. Ooh. Let's just bump up my damage a bit. I don't technically need more damage, but it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that quest because I don't need it. Yeah, I need to kill 3,000 of those potato things, so... Let's see, will the game still run if I minimize it? No, it does not. Okay. It's fine, I can work around that. I can have it behind my pattern, and I can still see the pattern. And from your end, OBS, but on my end, OBS is over here. I can still see the game, and I can still see chat. It's fine. I mean, hi. As the title says, donuts. But I'm gonna be funny. The actual donut will be black. And the glaze will be a different color. Because why the fuck not? I just felt like it. And I also could not find any brown that would go well with the colors I have shown. Let's see. Right, I am starting with... Okay. Need to do like 3 rounds with this, apparently. It is a free pattern on Hobby. It's just called Kawaii Donut. So you should be able to find it very easily. Apparently they're not using a magic ring, huh? Huh. Interesting. Okay. This will be interesting. Because I have never done this exact pattern before. I've done donuts before. But not this way. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Seven, 8, 10. Wow, he's gonna be big, apparently. Okay. How big is it even on the pictures? Okay, it doesn't look that big. It's just me that is not used to actually starting something like this with 18 chains. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I know. Black. I like torturing myself with black yarn, it seems. Careful so I don't twist this. Go. Here. There we go. it will be better when I have more to hold on to than just less. Okay. Now I just this slip stitch is SM, which is it is shortening of slip stitch. Okay. Now if I hold that with those, where is that even next stitch? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna, because I am not sure. I can see every other stitch, but not where exactly my next one will be. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Yes. Okay. In there. Got it. It is one away from where I perceive it to be. Got it. Thought the next stitch was closer, but it's actually... thought it was there. It's actually there. Because that one is the one I am attached to. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't like torture. Whatever the fuck is giving you that idea. Might be this. Might be this big bottle of black I'm gonna work with. Okay. Back to the programming. 2 rounds. This. Okay, now when I have done that, I can actually put a stitch marker in. I chose a yellow spiral kitty cat. Not that I can... there, now I can see it. The pattern is covering most of my screen. It looks like my character is doing well. Wow, this... I'm not used to working this angle. Bit annoying. Because the back of the chain is facing me. Come on, get in. I can see it. So yeah, we have 2 rounds full of black, and then we can choose... really? The stitch is right fucking there. Hello. Thank you. My tension can't be that tight. I haven't crocheted in several days. Oh, hello. How's you doing? Are you looking for Shork? 20mm knitting needles? That sounds like the ones people use to make the really chunky pillows and such. Yeah, I can imagine they were super thick. See, do I have that one here? No? Oh, must be here in the box. There. Well, I don't have a 20, I do have a 10. So yeah, I can imagine they were thick. Yeah, it's pretty much like a drumstick. Pretty much. But yeah, this is a 10mm. And if I was doing like a big basket for kids' toys or clothing, maybe a basket for a big plant, I would use this. See an aurora? No. I am like not exactly outskirts of the city, but yeah, I'm on the inside of the line between city and outskirts of the city. So yeah, too much city. I saw fuck all. I would have probably had to take the bus to the beach, some 45 minutes away, just to hope to see anything. But even then, I probably wouldn't, because we got that giant bridge between us and Denmark. So still a lot of pollution from everything. I think I'm not gonna need to count my stitches after this. I'm gonna need to bring my cell phone back. I'm not sure if I maybe accidentally have increased somewhere. Because I can only half see my stitches at all. But we only have one more round of the black, and then we can pick a color. So that's fine. Yeah. Lighting said no. And the smoke pollution said hella no. I'm getting. But yeah, those shonky hooks and needles do have a use. It's just not very common. Like, I think the biggest I've used is is it this one? Yeah, the 6mm. That's the biggest I've ever used. Okay, so that's 3 stitches, if I can see this correctly. Don't mind that, more like if I can get a hook in. Okay, did I use the 6 to make that one? Oh, it might have been. I might have actually used the 6mm to make the frog it is standing in. Because I have a frog on my desk where I keep stuff that I use fairly often. And I recently used a 6mm for a bag. Come on. Okay. Now we have one more stitch. And that should be it. It should also be a lot easier from now on. Wait, if I do... nah. I'm gonna do this by the pattern before I make changes. Okay, let's count. We need to have 18. Otherwise we're gonna have issues. I don't have any tissues. Okay. Have fun. Let's dig him out. Because I can't see any of these. Let's see. If I start from where I am, okay. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. 2, 3, 4. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do in fact got the correct amount. I changed my phone background. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. It's a frog. Because ribbit. Do I need any other reason? Most things can be answered with because ribbit. Apart from my game not working when it's minimized, like every other fucking game I own. Okay, I need to check in on him. I can barely see. How are you doing? Really? Wow. Seems like he's doing a lot better than I thought he would. Let's see, do I need more? Probably not. Let's go with that one. And here, let's go with that. Here, let's keep bumping that one up. Yeah, game doesn't like being small. Like, you check there, if I minimize it, full stop. But it works if I have it up, and I click on my web browser to get the pattern up. That works. And this is the only game I have that does that. It's so annoying. Maybe I need to ask the developer about that. I am in his Discord anyway, so... And he does respond to questions very fast. Okay, so we need one more round of the black before we can pick a color. And I have 4 different ones. I will eventually make a donut using all of them. One of them is sparkly. I'm not sure if that will sway your decision or not. But yeah, we have one speckled, one TV static, one confetti, and one sparkly rainbow. And I can't complete this round before I have chosen a color, because I need to change to that color in the last. Yeah, come on. Okay, there. Now we shove that in. Okay, that's the last stitch. Now we need to pick a color. Let me get OBS. Okay. We have a speckled. It's like a cream with speckles of grey and barely visible pink. We have what I call TV static. It's like a TV that's gone bonkers. Pretty much. Then we have confetti. And then we have sparkly rainbow. That will start with the green. So yeah, we have some choices. I'm kind of thinking I really want to see how the confetti works out. I'm kind of curious, though it is a slightly thicker yarn than the black, which is also making me curious. And the camera is actually showing correct colors. It's not in focus because this camera doesn't have focus settings at all. But at least it's showing the colors. For once. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm curious. Like, hella curious. And after we have done this first stitch, we can actually cut the black. Because we won't be needing that black until round 14. We are about to start round 3. So yeah, we need to make this first stitch. And then I can fine. Wait, if I do it the other way, will that be better if I do it the other way? There are so many ways you can actually change color. It's all about which looks best to you for that project. If I do it this way instead, pick up that and then change. This will... Okay, yeah. Intertwining, yeah. Yeah, I think I like this. Okay. Now I can Now we won't need a black for a good long ass while. But wow, I am not awake enough to do that stuff. Okay, let's hang that again. And yes, the hook really is just hanging from that. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And that knot is on the inside. This is the first mug, so not really. Not really. Yeah. I've been pissing about with the black yarn, so yeah, not really well caffeinated. Okay, that is stitch round. I only went out of bed an hour and 10 minutes ago. No, you forget. On Wednesdays I'll go up an hour later. I get up at 12:20 instead of 11:20. Okay, where 2 rounds, okay. Two rounds going around. Slowly getting rid of that hard to see black stitches. Which is gonna be a blessing for my uncaffeinated eyes. I can already tell. And I really should be doing less movements with my left. Let's try to train myself to do more with my right hand. We need to keep that in mind. Let's see, and then in there. That's gonna be a really harsh join there. Not liking that. Okay. Okay, maybe this yarn isn't that much thicker than the black. Could be fine. See where it should. Hey, at least now I can see my stitches. Woo! I'm doing it again. I'm doing too many movements with my left. And I can't even see if I'm in frame or not. Woo. Okay, I should be. I can see this hand right next to the game. That means I'm in frame. Got it. Because I can see about that much of OBS. Because I have the pattern up. And the pattern is online. So yay. Unless I open it in another browser. But that just puts unnecessary strain on my computer having two browsers open. Okay, I'm gonna move that. One stitch. There, that's where I want the stitch marker to be. Okay, where were we? Okay. Oh boy, this will require coffee. So one increase, and then I go over to two, then increase, ending with one single crochet. Okay, got it. It's a free pattern by Hobie. It is just not done the way I would have done it. Okay, so we do one, then increase. Then for the rest of this round it is two, then increase. Ending with one single crochet. One, two, increase. Okay, so I will be ending with two single crochets then. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna do a sneaky deaky decrease instead of one single crochet. And that should put me right back at where I'm supposed to be. Oh look, I ended on a single crochet. Wahahaha. Supposedly. I think I'm gonna really like this one. It's looking really cool so far, what little we do got, so I have hope. Okay, next one. Just a read and eat. The next one is also one of those annoying ones, okay. I'm gonna need so much coffee for this. It would probably go faster if this hadn't been my first time doing this exact pattern. I'll do shark next time. I do got the Drew right behind me. But he is at least small enough that I can crochet while having him in my lap. Do be small. Oh yeah. Let me just get off the trim. He do be small enough. He do be small enough. He's so squishy. No one called Pete out, the shark is fine. I promise he's fine. That contrast. I promise he's fine. There you go, he's fine. I promise he's fine. But yeah, you go to bed and have a hopefully great horizontal experience. I'm gonna be here making a donut while holding a shark. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun donutting. The only kind of nutting I can do. If you know what I mean. Also gonna need more coffee. One more round before coffee. So 2 an increase, okay. Oh yeah, this is actually having some good things happening to my left wrist. My left wrist and hand arm overall is weaker due to a stroke when I was 32. Because fun times. Things I don't talk about often. Let's see. Forward an increase. But yeah, I'm gonna need more coffee after this round. Defo. But yeah, this actually stops me from moving my wrist so much. Very nice. But is it actually keeping me in frame too? Yeah, it is. Woo. Perfect. Okay. Now where was I here? I lost the plot. 2 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes, increase here. I can count. Or at least I'm gonna pretend I can. Okay. This is very nice and stuff. And yes, I do know it does not look like a donut at the moment, but it will. When it's all done and we can sew it together. Let's see here. And let's increase there, which means that we are left with 2, yes. Correct. We have the right stitch count. And then the last increase. And then we have 2 single crochets left. 1 and 2. Yeah. But yeah, it does not look like a donut. But it will, because the magic happens when this piece is actually done. That's when you fold it. You can sort of see it already, because later on that black will be folded inwards. Yeah. So yeah, you can sort of see the magic happening. But for now it looks more like a skirt for a doll. Actually, I do think this would fit the doll I'm working on. I should write that shit down, keep that in mind. Because I do want to make some fun outfits for her. Can even dig her out. Where is she? No, she's underneath some projects, balls of yarn, and a cross stitch I haven't started yet. But yeah, I think this might actually fit her. That would be cool. I can make her a skirt with this and then matching jacket. I need to write that shit down, because this would look great with her neon green hair that I haven't completed. Okay, there is that. I'm gonna need more coffee. I think the camera might actually be a bit closer to me than I usually have it. Drew is a really good wrist support. Nice and spongy. But yeah, I'm gonna need to refill this. I'm starting to see the bottom, and that is a fucking crime. I might actually bring Drew back. It was a really nice wrist support for my... Don't get distracted. We need the coffee. Before I start working on this again, because it's taking off fucking ages longer than I thought it would. We are at round 8. We're about to start. We need to go to 22. And we are 48 minutes into the stream. Fuck, we need coffee. Ah, crisis averted. It's full. It's now very warm. But we have it. No, so I need to go back on the BRB screen because I didn't notice. The game was not exactly centered. It's supposed to be right there. It's supposed to be sort of in line with the chat. There we go. Much better. Okay. Let's see, the game. How many more fucking potatoes do I need to kill? We are not even halfway. I have looted some more food. Here we go. At least now I'm doing good on the mana. Let's see. We were on 8. I also could use a calculator. Or as I call it, my row counter. Let's see. 8. Let's squish. Okay. I can sort of squish. There we go. There. So I don't have to constantly click on the actual pattern itself. Much better. Okay, and 8 was just 5 an increase, got it. Because now I can have OBS in front of me instead. Whoa. I can actually make sure that I am in frame. Okay, 5 an increase, 5 an increase. Ah, dear God. I said 5 an increase, not 5 and sneeze. Ugh. Oh yeah, I haven't taken my allergy tablet. Because I'm slowly running out. And the store haven't had them in stock for a little while. Oh, I hate sneezing. Have I said that this stream yet? I hate sneezing so much. Okay. I promise this will eventually be a donut. It is looking very not a donut at the moment, but it will, I promise. Let's see, 9, that is 3 an increase, and then 6 an increase ending with 3, okay. Wow, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, I was 3 an increase. Now we suddenly go over to 6 an increase. Okay, so... One, 4. Get 6 increase. Let's see what 3. And then 4, 5, 6, and increase. And we got 3 stitches left. Yay, we did it. I was worried for a bit that I had screwed up this. But nope, it was correct. We'll go. I promise this will be a donut. I've seen the pictures in the pattern. It is looking correct. We are doing fine. It's taking a fuckload more time than I thought it would, but it's fine. I actually thought I could make one of these an hour. But I think that will be after I've done it a few times, probably. Okay. Now it's just gonna be 7 and 8. Yes. Go. Again, it will be a donut. Trust the process. Let's see. We have 3 more rounds before we're changing back to the black. Let's see what that was. Okay, 4. Now it's 8. Then increase. Think. Yeah. Here we go. Now let's see, 12 and 13 just go around. And then we are switching to the black. Let's see, what does the pattern say? Yeah, around 14, 22. He's black. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But at least it's gonna be awesome. Oh, the camera is actually showing the correct colors. It's just not in focus. As I hold it over here. This camera was very, very cheap. It's actually showing my t-shirt in the correct color. It actually is that shade of royal purple. Which is amazing. Okay, now I just need to do 2 rounds of single crochet rounds so I can at least talk. Woo! So yeah, hi, hello, how's everyone doing? Hope you're doing fine. Staying warm at least. Because here it is getting to the holy fuck, so cold kinda temp. We're not quite there yet. Not quite. But we are getting there. Especially during the night. Is defo getting there. See, what temp is it currently? Oh? Apparently 10 degrees Celsius. Huh. It feels colder. But yeah, I am not exactly trusting the computer much. But temperature? Because there is no way the temperature has been constantly between 8 and 10 for a whole 2 weeks, even during the night. There is no way. Not for that long, not during the night. So yeah, I don't anymore. Oh yeah, it is getting time for me to go on Warcraft and do my trading post stuff. And I also need to go on Palia and do the bundle board, if I even can. I am starting the bundle board very late. I might have to do that first before Warcraft. I'm gonna go there after dinner, I believe. I can't after stream because I have another stream that I want to check out. She's starting in about 45 minutes. Yes, she starts an hour before I end. We have so much left to do in this. Me who was hoping I could do one per hour. I swear I can hear the pattern laughing at me. Oh well. Let's see, 13. My next one... I used the TV static one. I really want to see how these two yarns work up. I've had them in both in my stash for absolute ages. We're talking years. Like this one I'm working with now, I'm quite sure over a decade in my stash. I am quite sure. And I still have this much left. Then this one I've had not quite a decade. I think 7 years. I still have most of that one left too. And I really want some cool donut keyrings to hang on my bags. Might even make some cat ears and cat face and put on later. We shall see. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna keep them as plain donuts or add some details on them. But yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. We are an hour and 20 minutes in. And I am still not done with this donut. I think I might be decreasing after this with the black. Yeah, we have 2 rounds single crochet with the black and then decreases. I can just about see it from behind OBS. Oh, after this, it is only black. I'm probably gonna have to go and show Mother before I sew it up. Because she went blue screen when I told her it was supposed to be a donut. And you're making it in one piece, both colors. So yeah, I'm gonna have to show her that once I get to that point. But that won't be anytime fucking soon. And I also need to find my queuing pieces. After we had sewn him up. Might add black sprinkles. I'm not sure. Okay. Right. Let's redo that stitch because we need to change to black. I forgot. Yeah, mayo. There we go. We need to go in, fetch, not complete. Instead, I'm gonna cut this. And then put this away and grab the black. Move to there, I think. Okay, there you go. There's the end. Okay, go. Yeah. Then change to black. Hang that there. And tie these two together. Making sure the knot ends up on the inside. Okay. Okay then. Now I can put the stitch marker back. There we go. Now 14 and 15 go around. We are basically now going to do the reverse of everything we have done. So instead of increasing, we are going to decrease after these two. And yes, I am questioning my sanity doing this in black. But it's gonna look so good. I already know it. It's gonna look amazing. If I don't split the yarn. It's gonna be the best looking rave donut ever. That may or may not get ears and black sprinkles. But yeah, this would be a really cool shirt for a doll. Like I said earlier, I might have to do that for the doll I'm working on. And I'm definitely gonna need to drink more coffee after this. And this donut is also gonna be bigger than I thought, which is actually a good thing. So I'm gonna hang it on one of my bags. It's a bit too big to hang it on the jeans bag I'm working on though. I have one last piece to sew on the jeans bag before I can start on the lining. And then of course I need to crochet the strap. This will be a donut, I promise. I am not sure how many times I'm gonna repeat that. Probably until it's done. Just trust the process. That was 14. Now I need to go around one more time. How many more potatoes do I need to kill? 824. My dude, why are you... I'm gonna minimize and pull it up. And why can I not... Here we go. I had to reset his auto movement, it seems. Let's see. What do I take? Or do I keep going with that? Base weapon power? Now let's boost damage dealt instead. That's flat percent. That's very nice. I think I'm just gonna keep going with the strength effect from weapon damage. And here I am gonna keep going with the shockwave. Plus that. Okay. Wow, he has only used one food. Is this dude immortal? Apart from, you know, occasionally bugging out, but still. It's just smashing. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's pull some yarn here. It is a lot of stitches to go around. Like I said, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. To go around this whole thing, that is now 60 stitches. I was expecting like a small donut, not that size. Yeah. But yeah, this will be big. Like now you can see the shape. That's how big it's gonna be. That's gonna be like the size of a normal donut, actually. At least over here. Donuts are about this size. Maybe I won't put this one on a bag. At least not right away. Because I could have some fun with Mother. But she might steal it. Huh. We shall see. Okay, we need one more. I really need to fix my ceiling light. The problem is that it takes 3 light bulbs. My big ceiling light. And that will be almost 40 US dollars just for 3 light bulbs. Sadly, not even kidding. Which is why I haven't put in any light bulbs in it for a few years. Actually, last time I had light bulbs in that lamp was... It was before I started streaming even. So what's that, 5 years? Something? I've lost count. I have no idea. I only know when my affiliate anniversary is. I have no idea when my streamer anniversary is. And I have no idea what year either. Somewhere on my computer there is a screenshot of the exact date when I got made affiliate. But I have no idea where that screenshot is. But if I find it, then I find the year. Because I know that I was made affiliate about 2.5 weeks after I started streaming. It was less than 3 weeks anyway I was made affiliate. I think I need to see if I can arrange a setup so I can go back to streaming beadwork. Because at the moment I have like 5 rings I want to do. But because of me having like no desk space, that means that if I was streaming beading, it would be a camera pointing to my crotch. And that is not a good view on Twitch. If I wanted to do stuff like that, I would get a few accounts on a few certain websites instead. Because people will have to pay to see that shit. Nah, I'm not giving away that for free. So yeah, it's gonna be some work. I'm gonna be streaming beadwork. Excuse me while I scratch my back. Yeah, this is really good back scratcher. But yeah, I really want to get back to streaming beadwork. It's just that the camera angles and shit would need quite a bit of work. Okay. And instead of putting the stitch marker here, I'm gonna do one more stitch. And then put the marker. So I haven't actually added a stitch, I have just moved the marker basically. Okay. Round 16. What do we have? 4 then decrease, then 8 and decrease, ending with 4 single. Okay. Let me pull some yarn then. We're gonna need a lot of it. But yeah, looking at the time, it seems like this will have taken me 3 hours almost. Because I need to do in black all of this. And then fold it in and then sew it together and stuff it as I go. Oh boy. And this is also in black. Let me caffeinate more before I do that. But yeah, this is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting like maybe this size, like my other ones. But yeah, this might be too big actually to put on a bag. After stream or... no wait, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna have to fiddle around with the pattern. See if I can make a smaller one. Probably won't be hard, I will just have to take out some of the increase rounds. And decrease rounds. That would make the shape stay the same. Just smaller. Might have to take out some of the other ones too. Okay. Oh my god, what did I say? 4? 4 decreased and 8 decreased around, okay. Okay, there we go. First, luck decrease round. Whew. It's looking like a lampshade, actually. Huh. Now that is giving me an idea. That is giving me an interesting idea. Okay, 17. Really? Why is it telling you to tuck this in now? When you still have a fuckload left of the black? Oh, it's because the line before they're asking you to actually secure the threads. Which I have done as I go. We have these, they're secure. And we have the ones which started with over here that are also secure. I'm just gonna stick with this then. Okay, 7 then decrease. Which means that after this round, the YouTube stream I want to watch will have started, probably. Let's there, I suppose. Yeah, come here. Yarn also wants to fall off my lap. But it can't because it's so chunky. It gets stuck. Wahaha. There we go. Okay, we are slowly getting there. On to number 18. Which will be 3 decrease, 3 then decrease, then 6 then decrease. Okay. I'm gonna assume that my warrior is still doing fine. They got plenty of food, right? Only use 1 food. He's fine. I'll only need to kill another 290. Well, 288 of those potato boys before unlocking the next level. Okay then. He is getting some work done. I suppose it's because his base damage is very good. Because his max damage isn't higher than some of my other characters, but he's still doing more damage, so it must be because of the base damage. Okay. Mystery solved. Okay. Can sort of almost see the donut shape. Still looking like a lampshade. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 then decrease. Then was 6, was it? Yeah, then 6 and decrease. Okay. Okay then. Let's be there. Okay, there we go, and now we're ending with 3. I'm gonna get a bit. It will be a donut, I promise. Again. Okay, then just 5 and decrease around. Okay. Let me just tuck that in. You can see it will be a donut. Because we are decreasing so that we can meet up with this. On the underside. This can be so cool. Maybe too big for a bag. But it's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna put that out again. Oh. I might actually need coffee and bathroom. In that order too. That bottom visibility, that's a crime. I'm going to fix that crime. So be right back. You can enjoy Eidolon. There we go. And of course Mother started talking to me. Okay. Stream has started, so I'm gonna quickly pull up YouTube. And then turn off the sound. Hello. How's you doing? We are making a donut. Yes, actually, this will be a donut. This will be a donut. And the camera is actually showing the correct colors, even though nothing is in focus, because the camera is too cheap for that. But it's actually showing correct colors. But yeah, this will be a donut. How's you doing? Staying warm, I hope. Why did my antivirus pop up to tell me I am protected? Go away. Go away. Thank you. Okay, 19. That was 5 then decrease. Got it. But yeah, donut. I'm currently decreasing the same amount this is increased. Because this black is the underside of the donut. What did I say? 5 then decrease? Always warm, yay menopause? I wish. Actually, I wish. I am always cold. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I think mine is starting. Like, sure, I'm only 38, but that's about the average time to start getting it for my family. It's around 38-ish. So, we won't exactly be shocked if mine starts or have started, and I just haven't noticed. One, 2, 3, 5. I'm gonna count this very carefully because I cannot see the stitches at all, pretty much. And 5, and that's it. That here. But yeah, I will be ending as soon as this donut is done. Which will be soon-ish. We are on halfway through round 19. We need to go to 22. And then we can pop this part in and sew them together. This has taken a fucking long time. I didn't realize that's how donuts are made. I know, right? you make it all in one piece. This is actually a free pattern by Hobie. Just go on Hobie and search for Kawaii Donut. And it's this one. It's made completely in one piece. If I pop that in, you can see it. There we go. And then you just decrease on this until you can sew it together with the inside, and you stuff it as you go. And then suddenly, donut. But I do prefer to keep that out while working on it. But yeah, I don't have a link to the pattern because I have it downloaded on my PC. And it opens up in a browser PDF for me. That's just how I have set it up. So I don't have to have like 40 million windows open. The other donut pattern I have, you make it in 2 pieces and then sew them up. But then I found this one. And this has taken me the entire stream. Because it is the first time I ever do this pattern. So yay. You know, this would be really cool with your black sparkly. Like if you have a donut colored yarn and you make this top in the black sparkly, you could make some really cool gothic donuts. I'm just making a rave donut instead. Let's see, 20. 2, then decrease, then 4, and decrease around. Okay. You have brown sparkly too? Ooh. Wait, what kind of brown? Donut brown? Or sparkly galaxy chocolate brown? I am not even sorry for giving you ideas. I will throw my ideas at you and you will accept them. But I will not accept that my coaster got stuck to my coffee mug. Get back down there in that hole, thank you. Where were we? Round 20. 2, then decrease. Got it. One, 2, decrease. Then 4 and decrease around, ending with 2 single creases. Okay, got it. I know, right? Like I said, I am not even sorry for giving you ideas. If you want to do something new, because this pattern is free after all, and it's made in one piece, so very minimal sewing, which I know you too hate. Which is why I was super happy I found this pattern last night. And just went for it, even though I had other plans for the stream, but whatever. Even though I had other plans for the stream, because that. I love Leonard Snart so much. He's the best character in that entire franchise. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and decrease around. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and decrease around. Oh yeah, do you have red sparkly? Because you said Christmas donuts. You could make red glazed donuts with red sparkly with white sprinkles. White sparkly sprinkles. And sell them as a peppermint donut. I would do it myself, but well, I've told you about my market situation before. The closest one is over 2 hours by car. And you need to bring your own table. And it is outside. And you have to pay like $60+ just to get a spot. And I have no one to help me. And I have no car and no table. See, I had just decreased. Got it. Two, 3. So I might as well just give you all of my market ideas. At least you can use them. Okay, I was supposed to be doing 4 then decrease, but whatever. It's fine, I can just compensate by doing single crochets here and it will be the same. Whatever. It's the underside. The shape won't change by my fucking up. Yeah, Christmas pudding? Not a thing over here. I know what it is, it's just not a thing over here. Okay, 21. Just read and decrease around. Okay. That's probably why I started doing 3 and decrease. Oh well. Yeah, Christmas food here is fairly boring. It's pretty much the exact same as Easter food. Oh yeah, that means I'm gonna have to buy eggs. Because of the prices being like a fucking yo-yo diet at the moment. I have decided I'm gonna buy as much as I can of the Christmas food now. In case they raise the prices even more. So I already have the pickled herring. So what I need now that I can buy in advance is few other things, including eggs. Eggs will keep for a lot longer than most people think. So I can actually buy them now. And not actually touch them until Christmas, and they will be fine. They will actually last that long over here. And if I can find salmon, I can throw that in the freezer. And that will keep too. Actually, I could technically buy the bread too. If I buy the Christmas bread, one of them anyway. We usually have 2 kinds of bread for Christmas. One of them I can probably already buy. The other one isn't being sold until December. Because it's got raisins in it. Let's see, 2 stitches here then, okay. Yes, 1 and 2. And this means we have exactly 1 round left before we can sew it together and stuff it as we go. And then I will be done with the donut that currently looks like a lamp, which makes me very happy. I was thinking earlier I might actually recreate this, but make it a lamp. And just make it so that I can put some LED light in. That would be cool. Let's see, round 22, the last one. 1 decrease, then 2 and decrease around, okay. So that's 1, then decrease. Then we are doing 2 and decrease. 2 and decrease. And also at a certain point in this pattern you can get a skirt for a doll. So I might actually make a skirt with this pattern for my crochet doll. I can't reach her to show her off because she is underneath 4 balls of yarn, 2 bills, a jeans bag I'm working on, and a cross stitch I haven't started. The doll is underneath all of that, so that's a no-go. There's my stitch. It's 1, 2, and then decrease. That's 1 and decrease. One, 2, then decrease, and we are ending up with 1 stitch too many. I think. Let me check. I think we are supposed to end on 1 single crochet. Yeah, we are ending on 2. Oh well. Sneaky deaky decrease. And then ending on a slip stitch to hold that down. There we go. now comes the fun part. Now we need to fold this inwards, connect that to this, and sew them together. And while we do that, we need to stuff it. Did you get all of that? Let me just give myself some long tail here. Probably a lot longer than I need, as usual, but that's fine. I would rather have a too long tail than a too short. Plus, it's not like I'm exactly lacking in black yarn. This bitch is bigger than my head. I think I have enough black. That's not even all of it. So yeah, I think we're good if I need to redo this. Okay, let's see. The needle is right there. This is gonna be interesting because it's black on black. Okay. Let me just stick that in there. And I fold this in. I need to make sure that that one is inside. Go. Okay, are they actually meeting up like they should? Yes, they are. Okay. So the only thing is that I'm gonna have to fiddle about with the shape. That's fine. Okay, let's see here. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I promise it's a donut. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Hella interesting. Plus, like I said, it's black on black. I really cannot see much of this. I think I'm just gonna line it up and just go for it. And then try to bit even. Ow. That was my thumb, you little shit. Okay, can you stop getting stuck? You are not even twisted. Hello. This is probably not the way to stitch them together. It will work fine. It's gonna be on the inside anyway. I need to keep track of how much I've stitched it up. Because I'm gonna need to leave a hole so I can stuff it. Okay, I have started over there. I'm about halfway, which means I could maybe start stuffing it. Okay. Let me... Yeah. It's actually looking very good. Okay, okay. I see you. That is actually not as bad stitching as I thought. Okay. Okay, instead of stuffing it from the side I'm working on, I'm gonna stuff it from the back. Grab some cloud. Gonna tear off some pieces of the cloud and throw on the desk. Here we go. Because I don't want super big pieces. It ain't exactly a big hole. Get in. And then I'm just gonna push it back towards the point I am on. Good enough? Okay. It seems like this donut will have actually taken 3 hours. Like I said, probably because it is the first time I am making the pattern. And I'm streaming. We all know that streaming decreases your progress by 70%. It's just a fact of being a streamer. So yeah, I could probably do one of these in about 2 hours, maybe even 1.5 if I wasn't streaming. I'm gonna need a lot more stuffing than I thought. But that's fine, I was prepared. I still got a big chunk of cloud next to me. Even though I might have to get more anyway. I need to decide how firm I want it. Like, do I actually want it firm or do I want it squishy? Since you know, donuts are squishy. Let's continue here. Well, I can still reach. Let's see, there's the opening, okay. I can probably leave it right there. And then stuff the rest of this. Okay. I'm gonna need to take some funny photos. I want one photo where I'm biting it. Just because. Okay. Now I can start stuffing from this and then that way instead of just that way. But yeah, this is looking so good. I'm kind of surprised. Grab some more cloud. Okay, now I need to stuff the opposite. Wait, does this mean it's donut butt stuff? Asking for friend, that friend being me. Is this donut butt stuff? I mean, I am fingering a hole, so... I mean... Okay. I mean, technically it is donut butt stuff. I think. How much loud can I even shove into this thing? Yeesh. Greedy little bitch. Like, I've heard of greedy holes, but this is completely different. Okay, need more on that end. Like, this tiny thing, I have probably shoved as much into this now as I usually do on my spiders. The black hole, only on one side. Apart from where I'm currently stuffing, but yeah. But yeah, it's very empty, this entire piece. And this won't be enough either. Wow. Like I said, I've heard of greedy holes, but this is... yeah. Dream is rated mature for a reason. Me. I'm the reason. Especially when I'm stuffing holes. At least it will look good. I just didn't expect it to be this big or take almost 3 fucking hours. Or use up this much stuffing. I'm really wondering if I'm gonna have to get more stuffing. Oh, no. Not really. I see some more hidden underneath Drew. But yeah. Here, have some free shork. There's some stuffing hidden underneath. Okay, there we go. I found more stuffing. I'm back. Okay. Let me grab some pieces of cloud. I think I'm not gonna need much more than that, so I have this left over at least. But since I am gonna make more donuts after stream, I'm gonna leave this on the desk just because. Okay, let's start with the smallest pieces. Yeah, definitely more in that end, so... Can you get there? Thank you. Okay. I wish I had a curved needle. Because this is gonna be, not fun to get to. Now I need more in that end. Let's try with half of this. I actually thought I would be done already. It's fine, this is fine. I'm fingering the black hole that is currently eating all of my stuffing, but it's fine. Okay. Still need a bit more in that end. Probably can fit in all of this and still be fine. Straight in. And hopefully I can still stitch this last bit up without catching any of the stuffing. Let's see. Yeah, that's some good squish. Yay! We have a squishy donut. I'm gonna stitch up this last bit of it somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's do it from this end. There we go. That was a lot fucking easier. That's it. That's it. Okay. There we go. And the same thing again. Here you. And I need to go in there. And yeah, I am seeing about as much as you guys are doing now, which is fuck all. Okay, this will be the last stitch, I think. Come on. I can see the stitch I need to go in through. Barely, but I can. Thank you. Okay. I missed a stitch. I might have missed a stitch, but that's fine. I can just go back in. Fill it in with this black. And no one will be able to tell. But yeah, I did miss a stitch. I am not supposed to see anything white, but I did, so... Donut abuse! With the way I'm squishing this poor thing. Okay. Why am I still seeing... Okay, cell phone? Come here. I need you. Come on. Okay, it's right there. Okay, let me just... Excuse me. But I do kinda need a light. Okay, it's right there. Okay, see it. Right there. am flashing you guys. Sorry about that. But this is black on black and I can't see fuck all. There. Let's see, you go up there, I'm going in there. Yeah. Missed the fucking stitch. Okay, that should be it. Okay. I just have one more spot right there. Okay, so if I go that way, then I go back that way, like that. That will completely hide that hole. I hope. Maybe. Okay. Now I can't even get a grip on that. Ahem. Pliers. Very needed. Go. Yeah. Things I do for the donut. Okay. Perfect. That's completely hidden, okay. I am no longer shoving a flashlight in your face. There we go. Now I can actually secure this. And then we are done. Okay, there we go. And now to go that in right there, and you can go out there. You can go out right there, shall we? Yeah, come here. Okay, finally done. Yeah. With 15 minutes left of the stream time. But yeah, this would have been so much faster if I wasn't streaming. And it wasn't the first time making the pattern. And I have some scrap yarn here I can actually use for mouth and stuff. Okay. There we go. We have a donut. Made from one piece. I really like it. I might give it cat ears. Thank you. It took me way longer than I thought it would. And yeah, the camera has no focus. The bitch is too cheap for that. This webcam was only $17. But it does show correct colors. These are the actual colors. And it's also showing purple correctly. So I don't mind the lack of focus when it is showing colors correctly. Emo in the back, party in the front. Yeah, I might make it two-faced. I'm thinking that I might make two-colored cat ears. So that this side is happy, and then you turn it around and this side is grumpy. I do need to remove that stuffing. But yeah, I might do that. And again, this is a free pattern on Hobbii website. Just look for Kawaii Donut. I think they still have it. But yeah, we completed a big ass donut. It's about twice the size I was expecting when I started. It's actually the size of a real life donut. At least over here. And I was using a 3.5mm hook. So yeah, that was a bit shocking. But I'm happy he got done. Even though I was hoping to have it done in an hour. That might have been too ambitious for me. Probably once I have done the pattern a few times off stream, I should be able to do it in an hour. Same as it happened with my little spiders. So but these can't quite get him to stretch far enough, but yeah. My usual spiders. When I made that pattern the first time, it took about 2.5 hours. Now I can make it in less than 1 hour. Yeah. I do have 3 other colors I'm gonna use for the top, for the glaze. I have this really cool cream speckle with grey and pink spots. You can't see the pink spots, but they are there. That's one of them. Then I have what I call TV static. It's basically like a broken TV that can't get the channel to show correctly. And then I have this rainbow sparkle. So yeah, that's gonna be at least 4 donuts. And I am not exactly lacking black yarn because this bitch is bigger than my head. This is bigger than my head. So I have enough of the black, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm thinking I might make one happy side and then one grumpy side with the black. So the facial features will be the reverse. So this side will have the face being this color, and this side will have the face being the black. And I might do that for all of them, and then just cat ears. Double-sided cat ears. I think that would be fun. Some fun gifts to give away too. Since, you know, I can't exactly do markets in my country because they are too far away. And I was, before you dropped in, I was telling Lady B that she could do sparkly ones for markets. Or her website. Because she's got plush glitter yarn. That would be great for her. She's got the most amazing sparkly black. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with these donuts. But first I want all of the donuts' bodies, so to speak, done. But that's gonna be for most likely Friday. Because today after stream, that's not gonna happen. I have a stream I'm gonna watch and then make dinner, and then I need to go on Palia and do the bundle board. And then tomorrow I need to go on Warcraft and do the trading post shit for the month. So yeah, Friday's the earliest. And also sometime tomorrow or Friday I need to go to the grocery store. Again. Ah, yay. So yeah. Today there will be no more crochet time, sadly. Otherwise I would make all of the donut buddies today. But we did get this done in stream time, and it do be time to end. He's also nice. I did make it. It's about the same consistency as a real donut if you squished it. I did make sure to do that. It has the size and squish of a real donut. He just needs the face. I wish I had time to do the other bodies today, but nope. No time. We did get him done. That's gonna have to be it. Okay. Again, that was a free pattern from Hobby website. Just search for Kawaii Donut. My Discord, be over yonder. My Instagram for all the crafting stuff, including the donut, is right there. And if you really love what I'm doing, I have a stream wishlist down below, including some yarns I want to use on stream. So yeah, there is that. But for now, thank you for being here, lurking, working. I hope you have a fantastic time zone. And I'll be seeing you guys whenever that'll be. Bye.